You know exactly what that room was. It's a kitchen. Oh, we're going to have to go back up then if that's the exit.
Oh dear.
Good morning. So it's the next morning here in Cusco, and we're working to something going on over there, and a protest here.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things going on. A lot of police present. But we don't know why. I'm not sure. So we just walked a bunch of stairs.
Bunch?
A bunch of stairs.
Million of stairs.
The thing we just recorded down there is still going on. You can hear it just in the Plaza de Armas. Great view over Cusco from here. Should we go up a bit further? How's your breath? Buenos dias. So if you're in the Plaza, you can see this church from down there. But what a view. I think it's only going to get better the further we go up.
Further?
Gotta get Sacsayhuaman somehow. They've been going off all day.
Yeah, that's why we woke up, yeah?
We woke up to that.
Yeah.
Fireworks everywhere. So we just entered like this first gate as you start walking up the hill. There's a gate just down there which came through. The guy said you get the tickets at the top. We just walked from that viewpoint. To that viewpoint it was what, 10 minutes?
Uh-huh.
And then to Sacsayhuaman, that gate's 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Or if that.
Yeah.
So
All
close.
Time goes fast here.
It was very, very close. But we saw a couple of tourists at the viewpoint with us and they got convinced to take a taxi to Sacsayhuaman. Which is actually around the corner.
Right.
But they're going in a different entrance.
Yeah.
So I think they got duped out of some money there.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the entrance up here.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit out of breath.
Just a tad.
Just had out of breath. It's a nice little walking area to the entrance, to be honest. From that gate we've walked a few minutes. It's just the altitude's killing us. I'm hoping the gate, oh look, here it is. Here's the beginning of it.
Or are we just unfit?
A bit of both, I'm sure. If you walk from the plaza, it's not going to take you that long. Yeah. It's just a bit of a steep climb, that's it. It just depends how fit you are. Or you can get a half-a-minute taxi ride, like the girls did.
Yeah.
It's up to you. So we are here.
We just got in.
So we got the tourist ticket.
Yeah.
Should I put this away? I can't hold. So this ticket is 70 soles.
Or you can, it's for one
for
day,
Inca sites.
for Inca sites.
So,
or you can get a one for 9 days, which is I think like 12 sites.
Yeah, so this is like 4 Inca sites around Cusco, 70 soles each. There's a much bigger ticket, tourist ticket, 130 soles each. You get a lot more sites, but they're further out, like Sacred Valley and things like that.
If you're local, you get them cheaper.
Oh yeah, if you're local, you get them cheaper.
Yeah, if you're Peruvian, much cheaper.
So if you plan to go to the Sacred Valley and do the sites, it's a very good ticket to get the large one.
Yeah.
But if you're planning to do all 4 sites around here, I mean, you can't get just an entry for this site. You can't. You have to get this tourist ticket for at least the 4 sites. So we're going to try and hit as many of them as we can today, if the weather holds out. It's looking a bit gloomy. So let's go see this incredibly impressive site. of Sacsayhuaman.
See how much we remember?
Remember, we came here 4 years ago.
So we are here with big rocks.
There you go, and that's the end of this vlog. Thanks for watching.
God, look at this massive rock.
Yeah, so Sacsayhuaman. So in Quechua, Sacsay means hawk, and Huaman means like full or satisfied. So it really means like where the hawk is satisfied. That's the translation of this place.
Interesting.
I know, apparently they say it's because when the Incas first came here there were a lot of hawks, and legend said that...
What's a hawk?
Hawk's type of bird of prey. And some legends say that, you know, a hawk landed on an Inca's shoulder and he fed it, and that's where it got its name from. But just walking around here, the incredible size of these rocks.
I think this one there is massive.
It's kind of hard to... I don't know if it picks it up on the GoPro, the actual size of it. Look at this. So they say it was either, not 100%, they think it was either a fortress or a ceremonial site. And it took they say it took 20,000 men to build this site.
Wow.
Yeah, so the men had to carry this stuff 20 kilometres from the quarries. Can you imagine that? 20 kilometres.
Wow.
Some of these weigh 125 tonnes. God knows how they did it. It just baffles me.
As we struggled coming up.
We struggled just walking up these few steps. How they managed to build this. Should we go up here?
Yeah.
With the sheer size of this, and you know, people say this is actually the best architecture. Which way do you want to go, right or left? Decisions. So despite how massive and impressive this is only 40% of the structure remains. So you can imagine in its heyday how huge this was. How great the Incas were working with stone to build such a place. Yeah?
It's so big.
Yeah.
So big.
Wow. Look at that. Incredible, yeah? So you can't really appreciate it from this video, from where we're filming it. So we'll add some pictures from above to show you actually what it looks like, how big it is, and if we could get some video footage from above, we'll try and get that as well.
I'm sure we can.
I'm sure we can, because we are not drone owners. We are not drone owners.
No, Dan really wanted to get a drone, but I was a little bit against it, because if you travel you don't want to have too much valuable stuff and
exactly.
What about this? But if you know,
and there's so much more restrictions coming in on drones now as well these days.
That's a good point, actually. Yes.
So Kasha, what do you reckon this room was?
Get down! I don't know. Kitchen?
Kitchen, there we go. Now you know exactly what that room was. It's a kitchen. Oh, we're going to have to go back up then if that's the exit.
Oh dear. Wrong way.
I know.
Wow, what a view.
Uh-huh.
So we are here outside Muya Comarca, which used to be one of the watchtowers.
Yeah, So obviously it's
Do you think it's there?
massively destroyed. Yeah, where the circle was.
Yeah.
You can see all the different circles. I think it's 3 circles, and that would have been an impressive watchtower back in the day. Obviously it's just the basement that remains of it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, this place is still used by locals to this day for celebrations.
Wow!
Yeah.
Well, at the bottom.
Incan celebration of Inti Raymi is held here every year.
Can you see the llamas?
I can see the llamas. And they blocked it off. Usually you're able to walk up there.
I think we've got some pictures there.
Last time we did. But they seem to have blocked it off now, which is a shame. So in general, the Incas were incredible architects. Look at the stonework of all of this. Look how precise this is.
How many corners?
Yeah, all
angles.
the shapes are just fit so well. It's incredible, it really is.
And that many years and it's still here.
Exactly, that many years and it's still here.
Wow.
It's just the most impressive structure, honestly. It's absolutely incredible. We think we might be heading to the exit by mistake. Let's go back this way. Yeah, the thing about this place is it's not... Okay, well, first thing, there's no boards or information in English at all. Or Spanish actually, there's nothing. Secondly, you try and go, like, take a route around, but every arrow says go this way, but it's exit, go this way, exit. And then you go back and realise you've missed loads of other bits. So you keep following the arrows, you'll go to all these exits and not actually see the whole place, which is a bit bizarre.
We still have to go to the Jesus, yeah?
And we still have to go see Jesus. Clash has been bad.
That was favourite fun attraction, finding Jesus.
Finding Jesus. How they carried these 20 kilometres is
Mad.
mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely baffling.
Wind.
It's the wind. So right now, me and Kasha are going to go find the best viewpoint over the city, which we believe is where Jesus is. And Jesus is
Always
right there.
best view.
So we're going to head up there.
Oh yeah.
And it's quite busy up there. There's like a tour bus going up there.
Oh,
Can you see?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to go there, get a good view, get some good pictures, and then head to the next Inca site.
And before this, all find the
Fanta.
Fanta.
Dying of thirst.
We got water. But
It's not
water
doing the
is
job.
Not doing the job. Yeah.
No.
My mouth is so dry. Yeah.
So we're starting to walk up to Cristobal.
One of them, or do we go on a step?
I have no idea. So we made it. Let's check out the view. Storm's coming.
We're only on the highest point. Don't worry. Sure, we're safe. That's what you said.
Yeah, only on the highest point of the mountain during a thunderstorm, which I think is over there, so I think we're okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
get out. The square looks so cool from here, yeah?
Plaza de Armas. Looks like not that busy compared to the rest of the time.
Yeah, we do.
So other landmarks. You got the stadium over there. You got the airport just there. Somewhere here. And you can watch planes actually take off from here, fly up into the mountains. Where's the statue? I can't see where they're coming from.
Yeah.
So we finished the viewpoint. Just a quick brief look over. Stayed there a bit watching. We thought we'd better go because the storm seems to be getting closer. Not sure we took the best way down.
That's the actual way down.
So we're going to the next site, which is called Qenqo. Qenqo? Qenqo. 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 So let's go! Come on!
My shoes are not right.
Come on, let's go! Come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Chop, 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 chop!
You need to put rocky music.
Rocky music?
Is it rocky music or what's the music? When he's running on the stairs.
I'll put sloth music. We love sloths.
Oh.
How good is that Fanta?
When you hang over. So good.
Let me have some.
Oh, yum.
Yum.
How yum.
Woo! So, Qenqo. Let's go see what this is about.
So this guy sprayed our hands with something. I can taste it now. Hope it's not poison.
It's weird.
Yeah. I can smell it. It smells like munya. Herby.
Okay, so we arrived at Qenqo. Second ticket stubbed. Let's go check it out. I believe this was the amphitheatre. And that's the huaca in the middle. So this semicircular place, the amphitheatre, the huaca just there, that massive rock. Where they say sacrifices took place, mummification took place here.
Wow.
Like a holy place, a huaca.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
That's the biggest waka I ever seen.
Quite savagely destroyed by the Spaniards as well, this.
Naughty Spaniels.
Naughty Spaniels. So I believe you can see it goes in underneath there. And at one point you were allowed to go in, but guess what? It's prohibited now.
Yeah, maybe a bit dangerous.
I don't know. So you would at one point be able to walk through there.
Wow.
Well,
I don't know
see.
if I would want it.
No?
It's so narrow. Imagine suddenly earthquake.
So yeah, there were zigzags formed through these rocks in a kind of like a maze. So at one point you were allowed to walk through, now you're not allowed to walk through.
But if you would look at this like we're looking now, it looks like nothing a little bit.
Yeah, just
So-
looks like a pile of rubble.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have known what it is, you wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can't get through.
can't get through again.
Yeah.
So I think this site is not that impressive. Yeah. I mean, if you're in the area, if you bought the
history is-
ticket, if
yeah.
you bought the ticket and you're near Sacsayhuaman, then okay, you come here.
The
but-
history is impressive, but the actual rocks, looking at them, not as interesting.
It's not very interesting,
No.
I've got to admit.
But yeah, history.
And the fact they've cornered off the best part of actually walking through the rocks makes it even less
Yeah,
impressive.
but probably for safety.
Maybe.
So the buses go every few minutes, and we literally saw one. We gave up on
Pass
it,
it, yeah.
and then literally just a minutes later, another one, and we went for a run for it.
On to the next location, Puka Pukara.
And it costed only one sol.
So cheap.
Yeah.
So we're on to our third site of the four. Let's see if it's more impressive than the last one.
Yeah. So we had Puka Pukara. We made it. It was really good. And Puka Pukara means Puka means red. Pukara fortress. So red fortress in, I assume it's Quechua.
It's Quechua.
Quechua, because red in Spanish is rojo.
Yeah, so in Quechua that's what it means. So it means Red Fortress. And it says the at twilight, during twilight, the look of this fortress is red. The look of the rocks is red. I mean, they look a bit red as it is, but
yeah, it does actually.
Yeah. Should we enter? Well, it's a lot of different rooms.
Look at the view here, isn't it? Should we have a look?
Yeah.
Like plants and stuff. It's really pretty, yeah?
It is nice, yeah? And the mountains in the background. And behind us. Wait. So,
Go
this
there.
way.
It's quite cool with this one as well that you can actually walk on the rock.
Yes, you can actually walk around the rocks. So that is quite impressive. If anything, Kasia, this seems even more busy than Sacsayhuaman.
Yeah, it does.
Do you reckon?
Maybe because it's smaller.
It feels busier.
Yeah. Can walk on it.
But the fact that none of this is cordoned off, this part, is quite cool. There's a bit, oh, not even up there, you can walk up there.
That's what I mean.
Compared to the last one, even Sacsayhuaman, so much was cordoned off where you couldn't walk. This one seems like you can just walk all around the site, willy-nilly.
Yeah, you can sit on it. There's no signs not to step on the top or nothing.
Yeah.
Obviously we won't do it. Look at this view, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Windy.
Really?
Should you have a look?
Yeah.
Right, this is the outside. Oh, cool.
Oh wow.
Look at this. So this is why, yeah, it's called the Red Fortress. So you're hiding under the fortress.
Then gone in.
So the other site's down there. The
Yeah,
last of the four.
that's really
So
close.
close.
Yeah.
So it's decent. So we'll see that and then we'll get the bus back.
Yeah.
Simple.
It's only took us what time we left?
I can't remember now. All the same face as that rock.
Oh wow, look at this little room.
Uh-huh.
Then here you can see amazingly how they structure things.
Yeah, the great architecture, how precise the stonework is.
Sadly, there is a little bit of block areas here, but still you can go to much more places than in the other sides, yeah?
Yeah, you can walk around this.
Yeah,
A little bit more
free.
freely than the other ones.
Yeah.
Got to go back up again.
I definitely think this site is definitely worth it.
Yeah, this site is good. Now up here's busy. And windy.
Oh, chilly, yeah?
Yeah. I believe the Sacred Valley is that down there. In the distance. And look at the storm cloud. It looks like it's raining over Cusco.
Yeah, it does actually, yeah?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's definitely raining over Cusco right now.
Really cool.
Really cool.
like it here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because you've got like more structure, as in like you can see the rooms in a way, or houses or whatever, fortress
Yeah.
rooms.
I mean, you can see them laid out down here, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look at it from the top up here. So you got all the rooms that the Incas built in their rectangular form.
Yes, because that's how Incas built,
Mm-hmm.
we know.
So an impressive fortress.
It's really cool.
And still quite a nice bit to see here. So we're going to head to the next one now.
Yeah, sadly we have to go quickly because it's starting to rain.
And it's looking pretty bad in the distance. So
Yeah, we had fun.
So,
as well.
we've got the 5-minute walk down there, so we're going to do that now. Yeah? So on to site number 4. Tambomachay. Tambomachay. Nice cross. So where those cars are down there. Just go.
Yeah, it's so close.
So close. Okay, so a fully
Stamped.
stamped ticket.
Yeah.
That's all 4. This is the 4th.
Ooh. Tambomachay.
There you go, Tambomachay. So it's a pleasant walk up to the site. Nice stream running, funky trees, birds. Yeah. Quite cool, quite calm, relaxing. Wow, yeah. Every site you go to, they'll be lined with people selling this stuff. Every single one. This is the most I've seen at one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much.
Yeah.
Doggy.
Oh, beautiful.
Hello.
Oh, listen.
No, yes.
We made it to Tambomachay. Tambomachay actually comes from a Quechua, 2 words. Tampu, collective accommodation. Machay, resting place. Wait.
So that's what the meaning is in Quechua.
Actually, according to other reference, Machay word means cave as well, which describes this peculiar environment where you will appreciate those natural rock formations.
So apparently this is where the Incas came. This was like a resort for the Incas. So this was very popular with the Incas. They used to come up here. There are hot springs nearby. And it's
really
also
cool.
a good part of the defence system for the beginning of the valley. Yeah.
Really pretty.
This place had aqueducts, waterfalls from the nearby hot springs. So some people say that this was related to the worship of water.
Oh wow. And you can see like stairs there, so
Yeah.
like, I assume like you can walk up those. Like those look like windows.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It's really interesting, yeah?
Apparently this was like also a hunting ground for one of the Incas, so there must have been like an abundance of wildlife around here too.
Yeah, actually it was a lot of different wildlife here. They found like proof of that.
Yeah, so impressive. Not just the stonework again, but just all in all. Yeah. Impressive.
So impressive, yeah?
Cool view from the top.
See plantations.
Whew. So that's our last site. Really liked it. So now it's the time. We rank them in order of our favourites. So Kasia, starting with your least favourite, number 4.
So my least favourite was Qenqo.
Qenqo comes in at number 4.
Yeah, Qenqo definitely. It was okay. Maybe if you could walk through it, would have been more impressive. But yeah.
Number 3?
Oh, I don't know. Number 3, actually, don't judge me, is Sacsayhuaman?
Sacsayhuaman.
Sacsayhuaman. That's my number 3. I like the views. It's incredible, the history of it, like how they brought the rocks up and everything. But I don't know, like for me, it wasn't that good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And number 2?
Number 2 was Puka Pukara.
Puka Pukara.
Puka Pukara was number 2 for me.
Okay.
Just because the fort, cool, you can walk around. And number 1, Tambomachay is my favorite actually from all of those.
Wow.
I don't know, just the construction of those like windows and
Yeah.
I know it's the smallest site, but to me most impressive.
Okay.
And
Fair
as
enough.
well, I like the history of it, how like why the Incas came here and what did they do. What about you?
Okay, so number 4 is Qenqo, for sure. That's way down below the rest. By far the worst site out of the 4. It's just not interesting, in my opinion.
I think maybe if you walk through it would be fine.
Yeah, the thing they blocked off, the only cool part is where you could walk through under the rocks into the cave. That would have been impressive.
Yeah.
But as you couldn't, that was definitely my least favourite. So number 3 Now it gets tough.
Yeah.
My number 3 is the Red Fortress, Puka Pukara. It looks great. It's got a great view. It's like it just looks really good, well built up. But between that one and my number 2 is here. Tambomachay is my number 2.
Oh, so quite high up as well.
So yeah, it's very close between Red Fortress and Tambomachay.
Yeah, which is quite interesting because it's so small.
It's so small. There's not much to it, but what there is impressive. Like the waterfalls, the buildings, the carved holes in the wall, and the history behind it being a resort for the Incas is so cool. And for me, number 1, Sacsayhuaman is just an unbelievable sight.
I mean, it is
really
enormous, yeah.
It's just, you stand there next to the vast stones and you think, how was this done? Yeah?
I think as well, for me, maybe I didn't feel that great when we were walking around, so maybe that put it back on my list.
I don't know, I just thought it was incredible what you see, just the architecture and how the stonework and just everything. It's just incredible, and the view over Cusco. This is the nice bonus touch. So,
yeah. But
yeah,
it's not on top of my list because, like you say, the stonework. I think in town in Cusco you can see a lot of the stonework.
Yeah, I know.
But they're
stonework
not that
all
big.
over by the Incas, but it's just the sheer size.
Yeah, the size is enormous.
Yeah, just how they made it and how they got it there, and just walking around it, you feel like dwarfed by these stones.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's why it's my number 1. So we had slightly different opinions. Only on Qenqo being the worst is our only agreed opinion.
And this one high up.
So yeah, exactly. This one was good, smallest, but one of the best. So that's the tourist ticket in one day. Took us what, 3 hours?
So
4 hours?
I think we started about 11 o'clock and now it's almost 3.
Okay, so 4 hours it took us to do this.
And
so
we walked and only took 1 bus.
And we're going to get a bus back now. And the bus was 1 sol. So as we're leaving, you can see the red fort, Puka Pukara, sitting on the hill. Amazing, yeah?
Come on.
So we're going to wait for the bus. We're guessing it's not going to be that long. Get a bus back close to town. And that will be the end of our vlog.
Yeah.
The end of our tourist ticket vlog.
Yeah.
So our next one is going to be a pretty special one. A 4-day tour we're going to do of Tambomachay National Park, which we cannot wait for. It's going to be insane. So we will see you on the next one.
See you then.
Bye. So literally, it absolutely started shutting it down. So we waited 2 minutes for a bus.
Actually, one collecting over past, we
missed it. Yeah.
Away.
And we got on the bus and literally stepped on, and it poured down. How lucky have we been? That's insane luck. So back to Cusco we go.